friends, what's up? So in today's video I'm actually going to show you guys how to do a professional blowout, blow dry, whatever you want to call it, at home by yourself to your hair. This is something that I struggled with for the longest time. I couldn't figure out how to blow dry my damn hair, and everybody on YouTube did it so well, and I was like, I don't understand. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys the tips and tricks that I use. I'm also gonna show you guys like how to place your hands and like how to move your hands, because I feel like that's what makes the blow dry really good and all that stuff. I'm gonna get right into the video. If you guys want to see how to get your hair from looking like this to this, did you guys like that effect? Yeah, so please keep watching the video. Right. So the first step in, of course, all blow dries is to wash your hair. Make sure your hair is nice and clean. You also want to make sure you use a good conditioner. There's a bunch that I like. One of my favorite ones is the Aussie, the 3-Minute Miracle ones. I don't know what the hell they put in that, but that conditioner is so good. It makes your hair feel so nice and soft, and it also, when your hair dries, it doesn't dry frizzy, which is nice. And then I never put any kind of after product into my hair if I know I'm going to be blow drying it, because there's one specific product that I use all the time, which you guys probably know of if you've watched my videos before. This video is not sponsored by any means, but I've been using this. It's by Color Wow, and it's a dream coat, and it says that it magically transforms texture, amazing humidity proofing powers, and I 100%. I stand by this. It's such a good freaking product. If you guys remember, I did a blow dry video when I had pink hair, and that's the product I used in it, and my hair at that time was so severely damaged. You can tell in the video that my hair was so damaged because it just looked like a bird's nest, and it felt like a bird's nest. And this product transforms your hair texture into something that feels so silky and smooth, and it's just so nice. I've tried a bunch of hair dryers. There hasn't been any that have stuck out to me like crazy. I don't have that Dyson one, and I really honestly, I would not spend like $500 or however much dollars it is for a blow dryer. I don't think you need to. So I have this one. It's by T3i or whatever, and I really like it. It's the one that I've been using for the past few years now. I want to say probably at least 2 years. It's really nice. And then I also have this roller brush that it came with. I believe this is a 1.5 inch. Like, you can get smaller ones that are like this thin. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but these, I find that they get kind of stuck in my hair. The bigger ones don't give me enough of a wave in my hair, so I like this one. It's like a decent size, and it gives my bangs a nice kind of volumized thing. 1, 2, and 3 things you need, and you're on your way. I always section my hair a little, like right behind my ears, and then I section off this part, and I just tie the rest on the top of my head. Throughout this video, my hands are gonna get more and more blue. I do now shower with gloves on because the hair dye is just ridiculous. Like, it looks like I have fungus on my nails at all times. About usually pieces like this big. I want to say maybe it's 1 inch. I'm not good with like this measurement stuff. And then I always clip away the rest of my hair that I don't need, because I find that I get really confused and it can easily get pulled in. Then you take your dream coat thing, and we're going to saturate our hair with this. I'm going to say, like, this does not weigh down your hair. It doesn't make your hair feel greasy or anything. So you want to make sure you get a nice, good, even coat on it. This is my left side, so I always start off with this side. You're going to go ahead and take your hair on the bottom, and as you're going to go on the bottom, you're going to slightly turn it and kind of comb it out like this. You don't want to turn it too many times, and you definitely don't want to wrap your hair around like this, like taking it and wrapping it around. That's happened to me before, and my hair just gets caught up in this. So you don't want to have the hair fully around the brush. You just kind of want to twist it and pull as you're going down. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So we're going to do this for a few sessions. Like, maybe I'm going to go over it at least like 5 times. So what rolling the brush in your hair does is that it keeps your hair tight in the brush. So it keeps your hair tight up here to make it straight and make sure that it's frizz free. Whereas if it's loose, the hair dryer will just dry it like this and it'll stay like that. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So rolling it as you're going will make sure that the hair stays tight on the brush and in the bristles. Sometimes you think your hair is dry, but it's not. And if you have like frizzy hair or curly hair, even the slightest bit of moisture will ruin your blow dry. Like, it'll make it all frizzy. So you want to make sure you go over it enough times until you think it's 100% dry. Now that we have the main part done, I don't like when it's like this to get that blowout look. So first, the brush was under. Now take the brush behind your ear like this. And then we're going to do the same thing. So you're going to roll the hair as the dryer's coming, and you're gonna roll it like this. Do you guys get what I mean? So your hair is now gonna get rolled backwards and you're gonna dry it like that. Once again, put it behind your ears, get your thing, and then when you get at the end, you're gonna roll it and pull. Roll, pull, roll, pull while the blow dryer is going. There you go. So then that is your first section right here, and you don't want to play with it too much. Let it be how it is. The good thing about blow dries, the reason I think people like it so much is because your hair flows as it wants to. What I recommend for you guys to do, I don't want to talk too much in this video, I want to try to keep it under 10 minutes, but what I want you guys to do is just practice with one section. I used to always just do my my bangs because the bangs are so easy. Like literally when I show you them, the bangs are going to be so easy. I used to do this. And then when I got the hang of my bangs, that's when I started going to other sections of my hair. And I think the best way for you guys to do this is by practice. As I'm going, if I remember any tips and tricks, I will share them with you. Oh, and you'll also be tempted to clip away this part as you're going because you don't want it to get caught up in the others. But don't clip it away because I sometimes find clips or hair ties or anything like that will ruin the shape of your hair. So just try to avoid it as much as possible. And even if this hair gets into the hair that's wet, it's okay because you're drying it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Totally forgot to tell you guys, you need this attachment for your blow dryer because it helps with straightening and blow drying. I've never used it without like this kind of attachment. And depending on if you're right-handed or left-handed, like the way you hold your hair will differ depending on what side. So as I just did my left side, I found that it was a lot easier for me to hold my brush both ways, like going backwards and also going under. But then when it comes to my right side, because I'm right-handed, I'm like, it's kind of hard to stick my elbow down under here, and also looking at the mirror and then kind of doing this at the same time, I find it a little difficult sometimes. But this movement, when it goes behind my ear, this is so easy on this side because you don't have to have your arm like way over like this. It's straight, you hold your brush just like this and just kind of do that. So we're literally just gonna go up basically doing section by section, but I'll show you guys how the hair is looking right now. This is it. And if you have thinner hair that doesn't get volumized and doesn't stay volumized, I have a few options for you. You can get thickening mousses that you can put into your hair before blow drying, and what it does is actually kind of like, it thickens your hair. I don't know how, but it does. So when you blow dry your hair, it feels more full and like stiff, but in a good way, if that makes sense. I have naturally curly hair, and then on top of that, it's been processed and all that stuff. So my hair kind of does whatever I want it to do, and it sticks like that. All right, next section. Next section. So then the next section, our first one was right under our like ears. The next section, I go where my eyes are, and I take my thumbs and I just drag it across, and then I pin up the rest. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do sections, but after the section right here on my eyes, so I go where the arches of my eyebrows are, and I go straight up, and I go right where the crown of my head is back here, and then I just section this off. So I'm going to finish off this section the same way I've been doing it, and then I'll show you what I do for the top section of my hair because I do it a little differently, and I like to have a little bit of poof in my bangs. So I'll show you guys how to do that, but right now, let me go finish this. And I'm like literally dripping in sweat. So now you can kind of see the waves and like the blow dry look coming together, because you couldn't really tell from the bottom pieces, but it's like the top layers of your hair that are a little bit shorter that will give the like hair more dimension, if you know what I mean. I honestly only blow dry my hair for special occasions. At this moment, special occasions is if I'm like going on a trip and I need my hair to look nice for a few days. That's the only time I do it. Feel your eyes, they all over me. Take control of me. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, almost done. Home stretch. I have to wipe my mustache sweat because it gets so hot. All right, so now that we're at the top of the head, you guys can see we only have a little bit left. I comb it all to the front, and then I work in section by section from the back all the way to the front, and I'll show you how. So let's say we take this section right here, and then we're gonna basically blow dry backwards. like this, and you want to make sure you get the brush under as close to the root as possible. And then you're going to bring it forward this way. So you're not going to go backwards, you're bringing it forward while the blow dryer is going on. And then once the roots are dry, you're going to go forward, up, and then it'll fall. So, and then you just let it fall wherever it's going to fall backwards, and then you continue. So I'm basically on like the final chunk of my hair. This is all like my bang area or whatever it is. So I'm going to be super lazy and I'm going to show you guys what I do. This is like a super thick section. So I'm just going to take it. I'm going to wet it all. Comb it out, and now we're just going to straight up blow dry this going downwards, and up when you're up here you want to roll it. You'll feel the bristles of the brush picking up all your little baby hairs and everything, and we're just going to straight up just blow dry it going downwards. Alright, so then once we have that roughly blow dried, this is just so it gives us kind of like that volume underneath our bang area. And I go section by section, so I'm going to start off with like, let's say this section right here. And I pick out your side that you like your hair to be. You could also do a center part for this, it works, but my part, like all my hair usually falls to the left. So what we're going to do is take the hair, put the brush behind, and then we're going to blow dry the brush up. So you're going to blow dry it this way to have the bang area go up this way. And then as we're coming down, you're going to blow dry the ends of your hair down this way. And this is where you're going to do the turning. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So we're going to be up here and then down. Just watch. You guys get what I'm kind of doing? Oof, we're not done yet. Does this look done to you? We're not done. So now you're going to go in. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so freaking hot. I didn't even have blush on. My cheeks are just red. Find out your part. My part is always right here. Sort out the sides of your hair. Let's start off with the bang area. I'm actually kind of happy with this. So you remember how we took the brush, went behind? That's where this little curl right here is from. And then I went like this. But the problem is that the hair didn't fall as I would want it to fall. It's kind of falling forward. I want it backwards. Take the pieces that you want to fix. Stick your brush around your brush like this. And just blow dry it backwards. Piece by piece, just blow dry it backwards, and then it'll give you that blown out look. Such a big difference by just going over it one last time. I think we are done. This is it. Okay, hold on. So you guys can see from the side, let me show you, how it has that kind of like blow dried effect. And also, if you guys have seen my hair straight, this is such a difference from having straight hair also. I prefer to have like one side tucked back. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, just know that this takes time like anything else to learn. It's not going to take you like months or years, but it will take you guys maybe, I want to say like 4 times, maybe 3 times of you actually sitting down and trying, and then narrowing it down and trying to figure out what kind of styles or techniques or hand movements and all that kind of stuff work for you. I never pay for blow dries now because I used to go to the salon to get a blow dry because it looks so nice, and I would pay like up to $50 depending on where you're going for the blow dryer. Now you can do it at home. Just take some time. It looks so nice. It feels nice besides being really hot. But it feels nice, and you get a little bit of an arm workout, so it's a win-win situation. But yeah, you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have any other like videos you want to see in-depth tutorials of, or just any videos in general, please let me know down below. Please make sure to subscribe here, my vlogging channel, my entire family here on YouTube, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!